right. I'm going to do a tune now that I... There's a Woody Guthrie song called Deportee about the Mexican workers who used to fly in. They used to fly them into the US and then to work and then fly them back. And there was a plane crash of these workers, these deportees, and it was never kind of published, any of their names or anything like that. It was just like a plane full of deportees, you know. And so he wrote a song about that, and it kind of made me think of the similarities with our refugees. And it was around the time that Scott Morrison, there was a memo that came out that came through that they should be called illegals and detainees. You know, that was the way of kind of referring to them. So I changed the words to the Woody Guthrie song to kind of fit in with that. And it's a bit of a folk tradition, I guess, changing the words to existing folk songs. So this one's called Detainee. We come fleeing guns, we come fleeing oppression, bound for a place called the Lucky Country, gambling our lives in the hope of salvation. We all know the risk of this journey by sea. Goodbye Fazil, farewell to Muhammad, so long to Fatima, Reza and Ahmad. You won't have your names when you're behind that razor wire. They'll just call you illegals and detainees. My father was killed and I fled my own country. It took all the money I made in my life. My brothers and sisters, they traveled before me. Our people are butchered, we could not survive. They call us illegals, we know we're not wanted. Crammed on leaky boats and not all make it through. 6,000 miles to that Australian border. They chase us like terrorists, like outlaws, like thieves. Goodbye Fazil, farewell to Muhammad, so long to Fatima, Reza and Ahmad. You won't have your names when you're behind that razor wire. They'll just call you illegals and detainees. We died in your prisons, we died in your oceans, we died in your streets, we died in your chains. We only escaped from returning to torture. Both sides of the ocean, we died all the same. Goodbye Fazil, farewell to Muhammad, so long to Fatima, Reza and Ahmad. You won't have your names when you're behind that razor wire. You'll just be boat people and detainees. Is this the best way to build our lucky country? Are these boundless plains only for you and me? Have we forgotten this nation's beginnings? A long history of boat people and detainees. Thank you. I can get away with doing all my heavy songs because I can mix it up with you guys.
Man. Yeah, sure. Oh, man.